Quest are kind of just running the map. LG are continuing to find farm. The lead has not grown.
Oh,
I'm just
oh no, he's gonna time lock into a TA trap, into a site. TA 2000 is gonna blow apart Shiro.
Those are not your ancients to take, my friend.
The smoke for smoke, they give up their high ground, getting away from the Hawk vision, wrapping around behind PSG LGD.
Are LGD ready for this? They have a really good Hawk.
Look at White Smile's position. This is pretty crazy. One smoke is gonna break. It's gonna be Noob. Malik, he's gonna jump forward, instantly ravage, and he got him clumped up. Beautiful stuff. Quest in one bold move from Malik instantly wins the fight. They'll get 3 off of that one. They'll get Roshan off of that one, and that might just be the game closer move right there.
On top of that, you have a Primal who, when he gets to Ags, is just going to go in and break the tide. Then you can just all in him. You have a Shadow Demon who might also provide you a break mechanic in this game. A lot of things seem favorable for Quest if they get the gold going into that late game.
Getting first blood would be nice. The blood grenade is not quite enough, but Omar does manage to snatch that first blood ever so barely. They trade out kills, but the bigger bounty. They did this last game. The Beastmaster ran the board down the river to deny one of the water runes, and they claimed the other one. Nice combo here. Spear into arrow. It's going to claim the life of Ollie. Gets off the tombstone, which will be farmed unless 23 can deny it. He does. Twice now, he's managed to get a big last hit underneath.
Or just run it towards mid with this catapult wave on Makoto. That sounds like the better option here.
Gonna get behind him here. Will the talent supports get here in time? Arrow lands. Try and burst him. Looks like they got him. And they're going to be able to pump the damage into Q as well, who with the cogs may not be able to protect himself against the range heroes. Omar strikes and gets a killing spree.
Very nice gank for Quest at the perfect time.
Now the rotation from behind. This is what I was looking for. 23 trying to make his first shapeshift go to work here, but Malik is already counter-rotated and can protect heroes with the arena if need be.
22 is going to commit.
He's going to go for it. Cowrie gets off the disruption. Bounce back by the cogs. Body blocked by his own illusion. Oh, the arena barely catches him. Cowrie playing along the edges here, and 23 can't get out. Stuck in this arena for a while. Will finally get away, but the shapeshift is now run out. He's going to be caught up by Noob. Kisses raining in. Jab's trying to stop these heroes. They need to land the kisses. The bump back there of another round of cogs, but the kisses don't land enough. Tombstone's going to be placed inside of the pit here. They fight for it. They go inside the pit to clear out the tombstone, but a cookie lands onto 2 of them with the meteor hammer by the arrow. Immediately Jabs trying to stay alive. Asunder last second from here. TA 2000. Oh, the spear plus damage from Omar. It's going to come out. They get that kill. Quest, they win this little skirmish in a big way.
That has to be one of the stranger 8-minute fights I've seen in Dota in recent memory, as Talon bring 5 heroes bottom, but they used the Ravage defensively early on, which I think really hurt him in the long run. Imagine you had Ravage at a later portion of this fight when you're Fire running around the map, clearing waves very fast, and then being able to bots to the fight.
Yeah, I mean, that like with a hero that has such a high base attack damage, Malik going to be forced to use another BKB, and once again, a gang turns around. He's going to get a kill on a support and then try and get out. Now, Q is here, so this time around they can punish him perhaps. So Ravage is going to be put to use here with the kisses, and they will get that kill on Malik eventually. He's going to be saved by the disruption for a little bit, but eventually run down. Noob, okay, hook shot, goes out onto Cowrie. See if they can burst him down with the cookie arrow coming through. Doesn't land on anything. Pulverized though, grab the wolf and beats him to death. TA 2000 as a free.
Very nice. The issue is once these breaks start coming through, all of a sudden, are you frontlining with this tide? Are you surviving in the fight? Ags is not a long way away for Noob here. And they'll just start in on him.
Curious high ground push, turn around Ravage with the kisses. Unfortunately, the meteor doesn't land. It would have been nice. Grab Ally's going to be able to pick up that Tide Hunter, save him from the aggression of Malik. Q, hook shot barely off in time, and he's going to jetpack away. But the Snapfire is left behind. The Pulverize goes to work from Noob. Malik is somehow still alive in this mess. He's not going to get out for sure, but it is concerning. The talent couldn't do the damage fast enough.
Lost in the arena in the Ravage here.
Blink for blink for blink. Jabs, they'll catch him eventually here.
Little Sunder to heal himself up too, why not? And they'll collect Ollie on the side as Malik is just 1v3.
So he's going to have to kill Q to get out because the hook shot is up. So he's not going to be able to get away from this one. Hook shot stalls him long enough for the kisses to land. He's going to need every single one of them to hit. And it's not going to all land. Up Makoto. Disruption illusions, Terrorblade illusions. A lot of ways to quickly chip away at this tier 3 tower. And it's going to force a response from Talon. It could be a closing team fight. Immediately a BKB goes out, Pulverize trying to grab him. Onslaught through the cogs here. Noob, he's going to get some decent damage out from the Aghanim Scepter. Not enough to kill anybody. Oh, Malik actually jumping back into that one with TA2000 using the Thunderana jabs, ringing him low. The BKB goes off. Q jetpacking himself into a wall. Makoto tried to stay alive off the tombstone, but couldn't make it out. 23, meanwhile, is the only healthy member. He's going for Noob right now, but the onslaught is going to start charging him away, and 23 cannot pursue. They are just hoping that they can keep this tier 3 alive, but with Makoto gone, I believe TA2000 is just going to keep this pressure on.
He's just claiming souls right now. Even the Shadow even disrupted.
Oh, they're going to catch 23 as well.
Doing work.
Disruption, arrow, spear.
No save in sight if your Undying's not there with a tombstone. Even then, I don't know if you're bailing him out into a situation he wants to be in, as Satanics are online for Quest. One on the Terrorblade, one on the Mars. This might just be a throne push right here. They got a lot out of that high ground fight before all the spells were online for Talon. They're still waiting for Ravage cooldown here. 10 seconds for jabs.
Disarmed though. Noob blinking in, grabbing Makoto. Makoto can't afford another death. Ravage going out, tombstone save. Does manage to bail him out, but bailing out is a constant theme here for Talon. They may be able to survive through some of these engagements, but they've yet to be able to do any damage.
Big echo hit.
A Gleipnir on a Mirana. They are desperate for anything at this point. Meanwhile, the damage is always there. Malik, TA2000. They're both putting out in spades. 23 goes for a BKB out. A desperate call, a desperate time for Talon, but they have lost this game too. We are going to a third game in this series as Quest, they prove what all that group stage
in terms of punishing that greediness or the slow tempo. So in theory, I think LG, they should be happy playing against Quest compared to the Liquid or the Gaming matchups here, as long as they can get through the lane. The issue this game in the draft is I don't know if you actually win the late game with the Spectre here. I think Juggernaut can just out-man fight this hero. You have a break in the Primal Beast, which is going to be super nice versus the Dispersion and the Mars here. In fact, this is that Primal Mars matchup that we've seen LGD play a lot, and if you give Primal a start, he might just run away with it and trample all over you.
Yeah,
you're looking for the
some stick charges to work with, and the Tombstone's going to die here. Let's see if Omar gets out. He's got a healing self. He lives. The mid laner just got a kill. Shiro is suffering.
Kisses going out on NTS with a blood grenade from Omar. That's just an easy rotation. Tower damage-wise, so he's making up for all of those ults going down for a silencer, and now they're even going to defend their tier 1.
Couldn't get the God's Rebuke off in time to try and shove Malik away. Malik will get the Pulverize that will kill New.
And another tombstone. There's been a lot of gold fed off these. Pressured heavily. LGD getting split around the map. Shiro's gonna get dunked on again. I don't know if he dies here. It's just
they don't have the support rotations to get here, so he does die.
Okay. I mean, your carry is gone like that. You TP to Mars up here, got nothing. Y is dying to Kisses mid, and your mid 1 tower has also been slain here. Things are not going too smooth for LGD in the first 11 minutes here. To run what hasn't really been working in a sense.
No. Here's the reason why they're in the lower bracket right now. Rod of Atos,
brutal but true.
And an onslaught. Pulverized combo, chain stun to death. New had 0 chance to get out of that one.
LGD commit very hard. If that charge goes through, you might just get wiped there. Very heads up purged by Planet. Planet really salvaged a lot of this engagement. As well as this creep wave just coming in.
Did he even realize he had this many stacks on him? Or
no, I don't think he was even thinking about it here.
6 stacks? Like, what the hell?
This is number 7, and it just pops. Whew, that feels damn good with the max poison here for Planet as he...
Oh, the purge, the kisses. That'll finish him off. He's got the Yule Scepter, but he's going to come back down into more kisses. They don't run out. Now, killing Malik is a big pickup. This guy's had a pretty good game, but they're struggling to finish him off. They finally do, but Noob is in a good position to chase down the extra heroes now. New Probably going to be caught here as the splitter stolen by the Rubik. He spears the Snapfire in front of him, blinks away. New gets out a second time on
They're just stalling the fight out, which means if you come back into the fight and you're still in the same position, it doesn't do much for NTS in this type of situation.
Which I guess...
nice little gank.
That means it will be really effective if he can get to like Bloodstone status?
Yes.
Right, then your save will allow you to be able to get a Bloodstone that heals you up a bunch, and then you'll get the sustain aspect, and the saves will be a lot more potent from PSG LGD.
Yeah. So if that's Bloodstone, if it's E-Blade, if it's Nihilism, if it's Wind Wakers, if it's Glimmer Force Staves, whatever that is, yeah, that's going to make the team fight feel a lot better for LGD.
He was going to be in trouble here, but he does have some allies to tank up this Omni Slash with him. Demonic Purge going to be used here, trying to slow him down, but Noob is going to be able to land a good cookie, help burst down these heroes, and get the Tombstone. Malik's now looking for more.
He's so fast with
he
the
really wants nothing to say. Oh, and he had BKB, so he had a chance. I would say that mostly comes down to the Rubik and Silencer just protecting each other, right?
Yeah, double Glimmer between them. You also have this Rubik Shard for a lift. There's no instant illusion kill, however. You do have a global, so you can instant global the Haunt.
Jump in, straight arena, but only catching Malik inside of that arena, who easily uses BKB. Now they're going to use the Purge on him, slow him down. Why you smile? Gets a really good Tombstone out on the side, and Quest is pretty split.
Yeah, they got
Jiro's going to try and run down Noob, who hops down into the river area. He's going to have a chance to maybe blink away. Meanwhile, the spear lands on TA2000. He is not getting much damage done whatsoever, but nothing to say. Overextended himself and got killed. Now the Omni Slash put on to New after he killed the Tombstone. So now TA2000 can have some big impact. He'll cleave down one, and the Pulverize to be able to stop the Undying TP away. How did that go so well for Quest?
Jiro just got kited out on the backside by Noob and Omar. Putting on the move, stunning this Spectre up, Glimmer Capes proving super detrimental to the initial Haunt, as Shiro just didn't see a damn good game. You did get a Silencer buyback out of that fight. This is a very game-deciding high ground push here for Quest. If you don't get it with this Aegis, this game is going to get prolonged, and then you're heading into late game Spectre territory. I'm sure TA2000 is confident in his carry matchup is the team. He'll start
Jump onto the Undying. See, Malik can't quite burst him. He's going to get speared back. This is dangerous. The Kisses will manage to blow up too, though, with the help beyond the Slash. The Mars and the Undying both die. Malik, just with his sheer aggression, manages to set up a pretty good fight for them.
Just no damage going into him there. I thought that was going to be worse.
But if you're this far ahead in net worth, and you've got two physical damage dealers that are scaling really nicely, and everybody else is scaling decently in magic damage, boy, he dies fast. Nothing to say. No save there from Planet.
Man, Omar has destroyed NTS with these stolen split Earths. He even has the shard to back it up here, so that's going to help him go high ground. And he's done more than the Lesh this game, it feels like. As Quest will take a second lane. No answer from LGD. This is while Haunt is up. He's just killing your Tombstone here.
Blade Fury, they're hoping for some bashes here. New set up disruption, bails him out of the scatter blast. The physical damage is danger, but New does manage to blink away. Now the Pulverize going to be used onto the Spectre, bringing him low, and there goes that Aghanim.
He used Haunt too. He's just gone. No, but that's just cheating.
GG.
I don't know. This has to be back to the drawing board for LG, right? They're playing slower than Quest. I don't even know if their scale is better. They have very little early game play options, and they're not winning the lanes. I mean, what are you doing in this game? Let Shiro join the fights at the end. If they commit everybody, a roar onto a Phoenix will yield...
Sentry under tower, Sentry behind the tower. There's that last weird interaction. Sorry, Phoenix.
And that's earn charges for Planet, so he's fully online now.
Big pickup, nothing to say though. He's gonna get run down underneath his own tower. New picks up another big kill, and this is helping him cruise along to his BKB, which will help stop.
Doesn't have a core that can connect onto him that fast. He will finally find a target in the Templar Assassin here.
So down, New is going to be able to hit the Primal Roar. Now they're between a tier 1, tier 2, and the Ravage is going to go up, hitting all 4 of them. They turn around with the hammer. Shiro's going to get a little bit low, but he got off the Chronosphere. He'll finish off that Templar Assassin and try and jump away with a Time Walk. He's good for now, unless the arrow lands. Omar can't quite get that. Starstorm had a couple of shots. That is enough. Omar chases him down, and they get carry for carry.
So many ults used for LGD to just do something together as a team and get it done with the objective taking capability you have here.
Yeah, do something productive with your life.
You're losing too much on the map. If you lose the Faceless Void, oh, LGD, you are giving up a lot during this period. A hell of a lot. Maybe you can find Cowrie here.
He's going to use Supernova. He does have Malik to help him, but okay, you've used Supernova. You got time lapse out of planet.
Now, maybe it's the vision that Quest are proposing here. They have a Tide who can frontline.
Now they're saying gets off the BKB. Global Silence immediately is the response as well. They get off the Pulverize though, grabbing him. What? The TA with the double damage can't quite do enough damage, but the Ravage catches them in the end. Malik times it beautifully. Supernova goes out as well. Quest will protect themselves as they dive in deep past the tier 2. There is Shiro up here on the high ground. If Primal Roar goes out, they're going to be able to beat down this Primal Beast. Noob, a little bit too aggressive here, but watch out for that double damage. TA2000 is still rocking, and he's taking away the Aegis from the Faceless Void.
He almost killed Mew off the side blades there on the Golem. The creep betraying the master here. There's been way more than 2 Helmet Overlord creeps. I've seen at least 3.
Are you saying they're lying to you?
I fight fake news. Yes.
That might or might not have been accurate.
For once I was right.
Oh, there's going to be that side device reveal. It was a heavy commitment. I mean, certainly the Supernova not needed, but then again, as the Super
throw a Solar Crest on top of him as well. Maybe someone's Anchor Smash.
We talk about, oh, the TA trap. Is Pulverize going to come back up in time? It is not.
Got the dust though.
Dust post time lapse, still keeping the vision. They got the scythe on him, and now the Pulverize is up. Now we'll grab him, pound him into the ground.
This Hex has already paid off for Cowrie, and this is just LGD giving that Phoenix too much space. Time and time again, he has been able to get here, and if you allow it to happen, you are gonna get punished very hard. Meteor Hammer striking bottom as well. You gotta remember, there's no Chrono up right now, so Quest are kind of just running the map. LGD are continuing to find farm. The lead has not grown. I'm just
oh no, he's gonna time lock into a TA trap, into his side. TA2000 is gonna blow apart Shiro.
Those are not your ancients to take, my friend. Cowrie is laughing all the way to the bank here.
PSG LGD are making just 0 moves and getting spot him though. Oh, the dive away.
That is such a clutch scan. You might just lose your Phoenix there and you lose Roche. Instead, he gets back to the team. And now LGD are in a position where, do you have another smoke to re-up here?
We've seen this so many times. The smoke for smoke, they give up their high ground, getting away from the Hawk vision, wrapping around behind PSG LGD.
Are LGD ready for this? They have a really good Hawk.
Look at why Smile's position. This is pretty crazy. One smoke is going to break. It's going to be new. Malik, he's going to jump forward, instantly ravage, and he got him clumped up. Beautiful stuff. Quest, in one bold move from Malik, instantly wins the fight. They'll get 3 off of that one. They'll get Roshan off of that one, and that might just be the game closer move right there.
It's going to be another base push with Aegis Cheese for sure here out from Quest, as Malik sees the opening, seizes it, and puts LGD in a quick grave. Shiro is just outside that tree line. He's just missing the level 20 talent. The XP is a big problem for LGD, as they are 13 levels behind, and it shows. None of their cores have the level 20 talent, whereas 2 for Quest already have it online.
And they may never get the chance to if Malik strikes again outside, and there goes Dark Terror.
No respect.
Mew trying to make it out, but even he gets grabbed by the Pulverize during his BKB. Why you smile? Forstaff trying to get him out, but he falls as well. Everybody is dying, trying to retreat, and they do not have buybacks. No level 20s, no buybacks, and no more Riyadh Masters for PSG LGD. They get 2-0'd. Quest will claim victory here on the big stage.
That is not the tournament I think